Hey guys, HotRod08 here, and tonight I just want to go over a few changes that are on the PBE server coming up for Janna, Braum, and Tahm Kench that could very well come up on patch 8.8. So without further ado, let's get into this. Alright, so the first champion we're going to be talking about tonight is going to be a few nerfs coming to Janna that they're trying to do. She's in a really strong position at the moment. She's got, I think, like a 54% win rate in Platinum and Plus. So she does probably need at least a little bit of nerfs, but these nerfs aren't too bad. They currently have it as her base movement speed lowered from 320 to 315, and then her Zephyr, her W ability, the damage lowered from 60 to 240 to 55 to 235. So basically the damage is lowered just by 5 damage on each rank, and then her movement speed has been lowered 5. Her movement speed lowering is not going to hurt her too much just because she still is going to be moving at a pretty decent pace, especially if you still have celerity on her. She'll still move faster than the average support champion. And then the 5 damage on her W being nerfed, I personally completely understand that, as it's literally just a targeted ability. It's not a skill shot or anything, so it is a little painful to get hit by early in the game, and it doesn't cost too much to use either. So these aren't too bad of nerfs to her. I think they are justified as well. Next champion that's going to be affected is going to be Braum. I think these nerfs are actually going to hurt him just a little bit more than they do Janna. They state his armor growth is going to be lowered from 4.5 to 4. So by the time you're in mid to late game, let's say just like level 14, you're going to have 7 less armor, which isn't like a big amount, but still going to hurt him just a little bit. What's more going to hurt him, though, is the nerfs that they have currently for Unbreakable, which is his E ability. They're saying that the damage reduction is going to be lowered from 30 to 40%, to 20 to 36%. So normally you level this ability second. So for a good amount of the early game, your damage reduction is going to be decreased from 30% to 20%. So 10% more of that damage is going to be coming through. I personally think that's going to make a pretty big difference on him. He's in a decent spot at the moment. He's not in the best of spots. So this is really going to kick him down a little bit lower. He might actually get lower than a 50% win rate with these nerfs. And the last champion we're going to talk about tonight is going to be a couple nerfs coming to Tahm Kench, which these nerfs are going to hurt him a pretty decent bit as well. So they state the first one is on his W. They're going to remove the movement speed that he got towards moving towards enemy champions when he had eaten an ally. So this worked in 2 ways. You could either chase enemies down and get to them faster if you ate your own ally, or you could run away possibly from enemies when you swallowed an ally. I read in previous notes that the radius of when he was running towards enemies was really wide, so he got that movement speed boost a lot more than he probably should have, so they're just going to be removing that. So that's going to hurt both his ability to catch up to enemies as well as escape with an ally that he's trying to save. And then the other one, the other nerf they're going to give him possibly, is on his E ability, his Thick Skin. It states passives total health restored lowered from 25 to 45% to 15 to 35%. So it's going to be overall a 10% decrease of how much health you get back. So when you're poking him down in laning phase, he's going to feel it more. He's not going to be able to restore that health anywhere near as much as he can currently. So I don't think he has a really good win rate at the moment either. I think this might be for more competitive play. I'm not 100% sure, but this is definitely going to not help him out any in the laning phase as well as the later game in the position of being a support champion. And that'll be it for tonight's information going over the PBE server. If you enjoyed this type of content and haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe, as I do really appreciate it. Also, give this video a like, as it really does help me out. And if you want to be notified every single time that I release a video, hit that notification bell next to the subscribe button. Also, I have just started up a new Patreon for my channel. If you are a huge fan of the channel, I urge you to take a look at the different perks of being a Patreoner, ranging from supporting the channel for just $1 and having your name put at the end of every video when I get up to 3 patrons, all the way up to having me as a friend on League of Legends and having me review your games and putting them up on my channel. Rather than that, you guys have a great night tonight. Thanks much.